Hello everyone. In this video, we'll see how to boost our organization digital immunity. Of course, we need to know the cybersecurity that is very important to protect our organizations against cyber attacks. As we said before, it is about our reputation and it may affect our presence in the market. And if we have a strong level of security, it will be a very competitive edge because it will help us to protect our digital assets from cyber criminals. Of course, we have some threats related to the digital solutions, such as cryptojacking, threats against data, malware, disinformation, or misinformation, as we said in the COVID-19 pandemic. We have some supply chain threats. We have emails related threats, ransomware threats against availability and integrity, and non-malicious threats. We have also some statistics here driven by sector and how and the total number of attacks per sector and how it affects their availability. We need to implement some effective defense, and the elements of this effective defense we have to, number one is to determine our goal of the effective cyber defense. We need to have these goals, and we have to know if we have an effective or a low level of cyber defense, what will be happened if we have this law of cyber defense. We have several techniques to have an effective defense, such as network segmentation, strong authentication detection, incident response, and resiliency. In the network segmentation, we have some old techniques. We are building our network in a very simple way without segmenting them. Segmenting the network means that we make some network segments and isolate them from each other to minimize any or minimize the effect of any attack that may target some servers or some systems. We have also in this network segmentation technique, we have here, if we put everything inside one zone, and so in the left hand side, this is the legacy network or the legacy segmentation. We have a fully segmented network for our organization. We have here segmented monitoring systems in a zone, authentication in another zone, and systems administration, email, and so on. So we, by this way, we raise the security level of our systems. So the network segmentation need to be segmented according to the systems and its business target. Well-segmented networks will allow to eliminate the network traffic to follow straightforward patterns that are easy to protect, and allow traffic to follow patterns that can be monitored so security can respond to malicious patterns. So the best defense is one that detects the attackers and alerts defenders so they can respond. It will slow down the attacker progress. Okay. And the second technique in the effective defense here we will explain is the strong authentication. If we have a strong authentication system, this will be very helpful to protect our servers, systems, and computers from any external attacks. So we need to protect our systems, so a very strong authentication system. What makes these attacks we have the third technique is that detection. We need to detect what attackers what are the tools that attackers using to attack our systems, what are their techniques, from where they will execute their attacks, what are the weakness points in our systems that will that the attackers will use to get in or access to the get access to our systems and obtain our digital data. And the detection, it is simple but effective detection rules, including the following. On the segmented network, detect port and network scans that extend from one segment to the next. Detect systems administration protocols such as secure share or remote desktop when they originating from servers. From privileged accounts, we need to send administrator daily reports showing the computers where their accounts were used, along with a domination to report any suspected account abuse. We need to work on the alerts on the use of network administration tools or scanning tools from workstations such as Bing or Traceroute. We need to alert also on the use of highly privileged network or service accounts on machines outside the center. We need to be alerted by the changes to static web content or on internet-facing servers. We need to work on or alerted with the outbound web connections other than batch downloads. We need to get alerted on protocol anomalies in standard web traffic. And the fourth technique, we need to respond to our security incidents. Once we got an alert, we need to respond to it and investigate and filter our false positives, because we will not respond to all false positives, and by the time we can learn about these false positives and what are the two alerts that need us to respond as fast as possible. And the fifth technique, and this is the last one, is the resiliency. Resiliency means that the defenders have ability to dynamically respond to attackers by containing them, remediating them, or isolating them. Attackers' plan is disrupt, and defenders have time to and room to maneuver the response to the attack. Resiliency includes the ability to rapid rebuild compromised servers or endpoints, reset user credentials, and obtain detailed logs for user account activity of accounts that may have been compromised. Of course, we need to restore our data or applications from backups rapidly, and isolate the sections of the enterprise or even the entire enterprise from the internet, so attackers lose the ability to control their foothold. Of course, resiliency gives defenders options in the incident response, because it will give them the required agility to contain the attacks. Defenders can take control of the situation, achieve rapid containment, remediate incidents before before the attackers get the administrative control of their objects. Thank you very much. This was the last video in our series about the digital transformation journey. These are our references in this content. I'm very happy to represent this content for you. Thanks for watching. These are also my contact. You can contact me through LinkedIn. This is my LinkedIn profile, and this is my email. So if you have any further questions about the content that we presented, or that I have presented for you in these videos, please go ahead and send me your inquiries. Thank you very much again for your watching and for your time. Hope to see you in the next topic. And have a nice time. Thank you and goodbye. Bye bye.